Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to learn how physics, affects our daily lives. So, anong kinalaman ng physics sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay? Now, physics is not only found in laboratories kasi baka minsan iniisip natin pag mga physics, ang physics ay nandun lang makikitaan sa laboratories, sa schools, pwedeng sa classrooms. But actually, it is present in everywhere we do, no? Everywhere, in everything we do, kahit saan man tayo, may actually physics, no? Application of physics. We do from waking up in the morning, o kaya yung mga appliances natin, merong physics application doon, nagta-travel, nag-work, and even enjoying your mga hobbies. So, meron tayong physics doon. So, actually, understanding physics help us to appreciate how the world works, no, and how technology improves our daily life. So, pag naintindihan talaga natin ang physics, so, maintindihan natin kung ano talaga nangyayari sa mundong ating kinagagalawan. And so for our objectives, so at the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify the various ways physics enhances our quality of life. For example, in our household activities, health and safety, work productivity, and leisure activities. And we will connect scientific concepts with real life experiences. Now, again, physics is a branch of science that studies matter, energy, motion, and force, and actually the interaction between them. It will help us explain yung interaction ng mga matter, ng energy, ng motion. Yung mga interaction nun will help us explain the natural phenomena. So, tulad ng mga gravity, electricity, light, sound, and heat. Now, so the picture you can see, so these are actually the topic that we're going to discuss in physics. So, meron light, meron tayong heat, meron tayong light, meron tayong force, magnetism, inertia, frictions, gravity, sound, and electricity. So, lahat natin na na-encounter niyan sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay. No, so physics actually help us understand the laws that govern the physical world. So these are the things that you can see in the physical world ng physics natin. So through physics, so we can explain why objects move, o kaya why things fall, yung mga electricity, so how electricity powers our homes, and how the technology functions. So actually, without physics, so kung walang physics, many modern inventions would not exist. Okay, so where do you see physics in your daily life? So what would happen? So these are the questions that we're going to answer. So what would happen if physics suddenly stopped working? And have you ever wondered why helmets are required on motorcycle, or how airbags protect people in a car accidents? So those are the things that we're going to discuss later on. So these are physics in our daily life. So these are the household activity, merong physics, merong health and safety, merong physics application. Meron din tayong tinatawag na work productivity and leisure. So ano-ano yung mga application ng physics dito sa mga areas na ito na pinag-usapan natin. So simulan natin here. So physics influence four major areas of our life. So again, yun nga, yung household activities, health and safety, work productivity, leisure activities. And we will explore example from each category. So let's begin with this one. So yung nakikita ninyo here, so we have the vacuum cleaner and we have the refrigerators. So actually, this thing works according to the Newton's law. So they explain how forces affect the motions. So when, for example, when pushing a vacuum cleaner, the stronger the force applied, so the faster it moves. Yung sa vacuum cleaner. And ito pa, so when you push a vacuum cleaner forward, Newton's second law, it accelerates in the directions of the force. So, ibig sabihin, merong application ng physics kahit naglilinis ka gamit ang vacuum cleaner. We also have the refrigerator, another example. So, a refrigerator door can be difficult to open because of air pressure and inertia. So, these are our example of forces, no? Di ba kaya parang pag inopen mo yung refrigerator, medyo mabigat siya ng konti. That's explaining the inertia in physics. We also have here another physics na makikita natin sa bahay, yung cooking on the stove. So, mayroong principle dito ng physics. So, heat moves through direct contact. So, itong apoy na to, so, kaya pag hinawakan nyo yung kawali habang nagluluto, it's mainit. Kasi yung heat is being transferred through direct contact. So, that's what we call conduction. So, meron din naman tayong tinatawag na convection. So, pag sinabi natin convection, yung heat moves through fluids, like for example, air or water. Diba? So, yan, application of physics habang tayo ay nagluluto. And ito rin mga sinampay nakikita natin. So, drying clothes. So, this is a heat travels through electromagnetic waves. No? The principle ng physics, no? So, whether cooking or drying clothes involve these forms of heat transfer. And so, that is for physics pa din, no? We also have the televisions and doorbell, for example. So, television or radio converts electrical signals into sound waves using speakers, vibrations, or diaphragm. Now, so, television speakers convert electrical signals into sound. So, tandaan nyo yan. And then, yung doorbells na example naman natin, so use electrical energy to create sounds. So, with this two, no, the physics will help us understand how sound is produced and transmitted. So, meron tayo sa mga bahay. Siguro kung wala kayong doorbell, at least meron kayong TV. Kung wala kayong TV, at least meron kayong radio. Okay, so another example na mga makikita natin sa ating bahay, no, application of physics. So, we have optics, no? What is optics? So, it deals with light, no? So the example natin is the mirror. So, the mirror and lenses. So, uses in makeup. Kung kayo ay nag-makeup, nakatingin kayo sa salamin, o kaya magnifying glasses to reflect the focus of the light. So, o kung wala man, at least meron kayong salamin sa bahay. So, the mirror reflects light to form images, and that is physics. And so, magnifying glass, for example, uses a lens to enlarge the object. So, kung meron kayong mga magnifying glasses. Siguro yung mga lola ninyo, yung mga medyo malabo na yung mata, gumagamit ng magnifying glasses. But that can be found in your home, and that's an application of physics. We also have the windows, no? Nakikita natin dito. So this will allow a natural light transmission into our homes. So that is also applications of physics. And this application help us to see clearly and efficiently the use of a natural light. Just wait for a moment. Okay, so we also have many appliances rely on electricity and magnetism. So, ang dami-dami natin mga electricity na makikita sa bahay, mga appliances na makikita sa inyong mga bahay na gumagamit ng electricity. So, again, for example, we have the electric fans. This convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. Kung meron kayong mga washing machine, so that used for electric motors and electromagnetic principles. So these are actually the technology. So this is our washing machine. No? So these are actually the technologies that make a household task easier and faster. So electric fan, hindi ka na magpapaypay gamit yung abaniko. So hindi ka na maglalaba kasi meron na tayong washing machine. So that's an application of physics. This one, mga simple machine, meron tayo, makikita natin, meron mga scissors, no? So these are simple machines, no, that reduce the effort required to perform the task. So we have scissors, function as a levers. Meron tayong mga can openers na nandito, uses to wheel and axle mechanism. So they provide actually a mechanical advantage, making work more efficient. Yung mga example natin. And that is an application of physics. So napadali yung buhay natin dahil sa mga simple machines na yan na nakikita natin as an example na makikita natin sa ating mga bahay. So meron din tayong mga tinatawag na safety devices apply for Newton's law for our example. So mga pag ikaw nagdo-drive, so seatbelt, so airbags, ano ba yung mga kahalagahan nito? So kung meron kayong mga masasakyan, so dapat meron din kayo ng mga ganito. So ito is for what? For example, dapat naka-seatbelt. So this will prevent the passenger from continuing forward during sudden stop. Kasi according to Newton's law, you will continue to move, Kaya kahit merong sudden stop yan, so yung body mo pa rin will continue to move. So that's about Newton's law. So kaya kailangan ng seatbelt. That's for para hindi mas lalong So para hindi ka masyadong magkaroon ng damage pag nagkaroon ng accident. So these are safety protocols. So the seatbelt will actually prevent passengers from continuing forward during the sudden stop. So may iwasan yung accident dito. Tapos meron din tayong mga tinatawag na airbags. So ang airbags naman will increase the time of impact, reducing the injury. So mababawasan yung posible na maging injury mo during the accident kung meron ka mga airbags. So this actually a physics that will help protect the lives during the accidents. Another example natin is yung frictions, O yung mga sapatos natin, may friction yan. Yung mga gulong ng motor, merong friction. So, friction is the force that opposes the motions. So, kaya kung ang gulong nyo, for example, nagmumotor kayo, nagbabike kayo, tapos pudpud na yung gulong nyo, so, mahihirapang mag-stop. So, kasi walang friction. So, pati sa mga shoes natin, so, malalaman nyo na kailangan ng palitan ng shoes natin, lalo kung madulas na ito sa mga daan, The shoe or the shoe soles increase the friction, so preventing the slips para hindi tayo madulas. And yung mga tire treads naman, so this one are the tire treads. This will improve road grip and vehicle control. So pag nagbe-brake ka, napakalaga yan. So without the frictions, walking and driving safely would be difficult. So tatandaan nyo mabuti yan. And we also have the safety equipment absorbs energy to reduce injury. So, ang mga example natin dyan is yung helmets, reduce the impact forced by absorbing kinetic energy through foam or padding. So, kaya pag nagmumotor kayo, dapat lagi may helmet. So, di naman dahil kailangan nyo lang mag-helmet kasi mahuhuli kayo ng mga enforcer. So, dapat nag-helmet tayo for our own safety. So, the helmet absorb impact energy during the accident. So, makakatulong yan kasi meron siyang mga foam dyan sa loob. Hindi naman siya 100% guarantee, pero at least will prevent you from more injury. We also have the rubber band dito sa mga playground. May mga rubber band dapat yan. So that's surfaces cushion falls para hindi naman diretso. Okay, and ano pa? So we also have the electric motors, Example natin that will convert electrical energy into motion. So ang mga example natin dyan, so we have here yung mga drills, mga saw, mga industrial machines. And actually, these tools improve efficiency and save time in our workplace. Makakatulong to sa mapadali ang ating trabaho. We also have simple machines, that help the workers accomplish the task with less effort. So, yan yung mga simple machine na imbes na hindi mo na siya bubuhatin, mapapagaan yung pagbuhat mo nito kasi nga meron kang ito. So ito yung umiikot-ikot kung makikita nyo. So mga wheel barrows, mga pulls, mga gears, mga inclined panels. So these are actually mechanical advantage that will allows people to have heavier loads more easy. So mapapadali ang trabaho, and that's physics. Yan. So, meron na tayong example kanina niyan. And even the sound waves, and resonance improve the audio quality. So, the physics actually will have design headphones. So, itong headphones na gamit ko. Meron application ito ng physics. So, pati yung speakers, itong headphones nakikita ko, speaker, marinig ko kung nagsasalita kayo o hindi. So, we have the concert hall. So, this actually, the technologies provide better listening for experiences. So we have also the understanding of kinematics and momentum dito sa bike, help us designing better sports equipment and techniques. So many recreational devices rely on physics. So for example, we have the drones. So use lift and rotational motion. We will actually discuss this rotational motion later on. So but these are the mga devices, no? So electric scooters, no? Mga apply energy conversation ng mga yon. Yung mga fitness trackers natin, itong Apple Watch ba to? No? So I use a sensor to measure the movement of a person. Na physics and makes leisure activities more enjoyable and efficient. So again, these are the physics in our daily life. So we have the household activities, mga health and safety, mga work productivity and leisure natin.